there's been a bit of drama recently. I'll give you guys the backstory. So if we go here, what you notice is the 4th lowest float skin in the game, this Glock High Beam, has recently been picked up by this guy here. It's been in this guy's account for over a year. Now this guy owns it here. He's got it listed for $3,000. This bloke here, a lot of people have tried to get to him to get the skin off him. They haven't had much luck. He's been very hard to reach. Again, it's been sitting there for a year. People have been offering him a lot for it, and he has ignored them. Look at all the comments. There's people, so many people trying to add him until this guy here picks it up. Math Lover. Math Lover has this one here. Again, it is an extremely, extremely low float skin. Worth, you know, he's got it listed for this much. Gives you a sense of what it's worth. And this has led to some controversy because Math Lover was having a chat with Dennis Davis. Now, Dennis Davis tweets at his conversation with Math Lover, and Dennis goes, "Oh, you just randomly got in a game with him," and Math Lover replies, "So there's some context missing. I feel like this sentence makes more sense here. This your chain makes more sense in context. You know, offer is $50, but I give him $60. So, this skin that Math Lover is trying to sell for $3,000." He says, well, the guy said he'd take it for $50, but I gave him $60 because I'm a legend and I'm really generous like that. And Dennis goes, "Damn, you sharked him." And Math Lover goes, question mark, all his will. He said it was $50 a pop. I gave him $10 extra. He feel happy. Now, if we take this at face value, so Math Lover apparently got in a game with this guy who'd been resisting selling his Glock. The guy said he would sell it for $50. Dennis gave him $60. This is the official story according to Math Lover. Now, if we take him in his word, this is already a bit of a complicated situation. Now, is this ethical or is this not? I don't think it's ethical. If you know this skin can be sold for $1,000, you should not be offering him $60. You're not obliged to offer him like, you know, $900. So you could offer him, you can take, like, I don't care if you take a margin, but if you know you can sell it for like an order of magnitude more than this, you should be offering an order of magnitude more than this. If you'd offered like $1,500, that's a low ball, but I think in context that would be much more defensible if he thinks he's going to sell it for $3,000. $60, like that's just beyond the pale for me. Like there's a big gray area. Like it can be a bit ambiguous. Some people have different views on what is and isn't acceptable, but this is just miles out there for me. I don't think, like, if you think you can sell it for $3,000, don't offer $60 and definitely don't pretend you're being generous by doing it. You're sharking him. There is no other justification for it. But I don't even believe Math Lover, and that's because he can't keep his story straight. You see, if we go to his profile, like he's written like a novel on why he thinks he's justified, and the story is inconsistent. He says different things. Like he goes, "I compensated him with some money. You can see $230 knife in his items. He only trades things on Steam Market. He may only get to 20 cents without me." Now, first of all, the guy said he'd only sell it for $50, so he obviously wasn't going to sell it for 20 cents on the Steam Market. But secondly, Math Lover says here he gave him $60. Well, he does have a $200 knife in his inventory, but according to Math Lover, he only paid him $60. So where did this guy get his knife from? Why is the story inconsistent? Why is he telling one story here and one story here? Now, maybe he went back and felt bad and gave the guy this knife. That sounds plausible to me, but again, like, it's a bit dodgy, right? And like down here, look, have fun in game. Do not let vanity get to your head, obviously implying everyone criticizing me is vain. He and I came to the conclusion that game skins are nothing but code. Now, that does not sound like the words of an innocent man to me. That sounds like the words of a man who knows they've done something wrong and is trying to find a way to justify it. Like people who haven't done anything wrong don't write things like, "Oh, well, it's just game code. It doesn't really matter." And he goes, "Slanders and hypocrites, stay away from me. If you slander people simply because you're prejudiced and angry, you will achieve nothing." Well, writing something like this, like you know how like flies go to shit. Well, I'm like that when someone writes like a little self-righteous paragraph on their profile. I'm just drawn in. I can't resist. I have to have a look at it and have a little laugh at it. If you know this skin's worth thousands of dollars, and someone says to you, "I'll sell it to $50," and you say, "Oh no, dude, I'll do you a solid, I'll give you $60," I think you're just a cunt.